And good morning, it's your friendly neighborhood Tironan, and I thought we'd share the Spitfire Mark 1A. Now, this is a giveaway by World of Warplanes, and I thought we might review it. Let's see if I have any upgrades in nope, not a one. Okay, well, I won't even worry about it then. Okay, so you have a pilot, you can get a pilot with one experience. I'll save that till later. That's not nothing at one I want that bad. And we'll go back to home. We'll take a look at the stats. Survivability is 200. Gun armament is 212. Airspeed is 521. That's going to come up just over 300 and something knots. And maneuverability is going to be spectacular at 1,009. And altitude performance is almost 4,000. Not bad. Let's go to battle. I just got this. I've had a Spitfire before. Maybe, I don't know how it's going to perform in relation with this particular aircraft, so it's going to be a learning experience for us both. Hopefully it'll be some fun. We'll have a good time with this, and we'll learn something together. Now, I do have the alternate interface turned on, and I have flaps set so that it's a permanent setting. So if I press F, it stays on, and you can find both those in the settings. Just put always hold, and you will have both those available to you. I find the alternate setting display to be much more effective than the normal one, and it lets you do things like track your ground attack aircraft. Tironan, you're getting on that big speech. Well, yep. Won a game, three games back that essentially I won solo because I couldn't take out my ground attack aircraft before I captured the cap. But that doesn't say a whole lot for us as players when your ground attack aircraft have to go in and risk being destroyed every single time they take a cap because we're too busy chasing bombers. Folks, chasing bombers won't get you anything. If anything, go up, knock down one or two, and get back and help take the command center so you can stop the bomber stream. You would think that would be pretty obvious to anybody, but darn. The worst part about it is when somebody starts wailing, "Why did we lose?" Well, because you're not using your head, kid. You know. I'm sorry if that's a little blunt, but that's how I feel. All right, so press Alt once, and now I get to see everything. And now I want to find out where my notice all the fighter aircraft are going one way. And there goes my JU-88P, and that's my point of interest. So we're going to do... I'm going to practice what I'm preaching here. I'm going to make sure that I take care of my ground attack aircraft. Now you have an 8-second boost. It's nice to know. We have attack aircraft up here who's going to do everything possible to kill my ground attack fighters. I don't like that. So let's pick the second there so the first one doesn't train behind us, and we will let them have it. And being the good little robot that he is, hopefully we can convince him of the errors of his way. If not, we'll send him on home to regen in the robot factory and think about his soiled career. That's a nice turn and burn fighter. Again, you can use your boost to whip around a little bit here, get an advantage. And now we have one happy GA pilot because he actually got some fighter cover. Trying to change behavior here a little bit so we all stay aware of it. And I'm probably wasting my time and breath, but it amuses me, so why not? Okay, so we're going to head on and we're going to follow where they're going. Now, by the way, all three of these are bots, so if you're expecting a elusive phrase from them, you're not going to get it. But we're going to follow them anyway. And the theory behind this is if you take caps, you win. Looks like they're all heading to the center, so by God, we're going to the center. Where everybody in the known free world is. Okay. If you try to dive in that scenario, you're going to die. That is a 209. My chances of catching him are slim and none. That nefarious young man had it in his evil heart to let's take the base that we just took. That's some effort. And this is going to be interesting because this bullfighter has a real tail gunner in him. 4-gun turret if he sort of brains it all. I really expected him to eat my lunch for me. Yeah, this fellow just made a failed pass at me. And we want to disabuse him of that notion as being a good idea. Now he'll come right back around just to show me who the boss is. That's okay. I guess I can understand that. Goes to show I have friends too. I'm fixing to overrun him. We do not want to overrun him. What we want to do is stay on his tail. There we go. And we're going to turn very rapidly and aggressively because that BF 109E, as predicted, just couldn't wait to get back on my tail. And this model of Spitfire had 8, they call them the 7.7s, the British 303 is what they're talking about. By the way, if you're ever at a gun club or something and somebody starts talking about the advantages of the British 203 over the 30-06 over the NATO 7.62, just look at them, start laughing and walk off. They do not know what they're talking about. And why would I say that? Because there is no ballistic, real ballistic advantage. And I have target shot for many years, and the only thing I've ever pointed a gun at is a paper target. And God willing, that's never going to change. But there is no shooter on the face of the planet that's going to make any difference in those calibers. Which all goes back to saying that if you see a particular rifle caliber machine gun bullet in World of Warplanes, there's no difference. And if somebody tries to claim that there is, they're as full of it as it gets.
That's it. There's no way to break through you now. You're on your it up. Victory is almost ours.
This is so maneuverable. You can follow the guy through the whole turn, and getting the right lead on it is going to be awfully critical because these guns do not do a lot of damage. And a Bowfighter has a lot of damage to give. Which, needless to say, means that you should not, under any circumstances, do a head-on with a guy. I'm also going to tell you that running your wings around over and over as a defensive technique sucks. Doesn't get you anything. Why do it? And why am I watching an aircraft go back and forth in mid-air and not moving? That is really, really strange. Well, there's a bug for you. Don't get to see that very often. This has been an amazingly stable game since 2.0 came out, and my hat off to World of Warplanes for a hell of a stable game. I've had the occasional get crashed out when you started loading, but since the last patch, that doesn't happen anymore. Okay, we came in second here. Got a low grade as a fighter. We killed 6, assisted with 6, say 12. Yeah. Good silver. Good experience. Of course, this is again a premium aircraft, so you know you have to. If you want it back, you have to dig in the pockets a little bit for it. But that's fair. This is a free-to-play game, and that's more than fair. You listen to people talk about pay-to-play. This is not the game. Thank God. And all the controversy you'll see about Electronic Arts and Bungie and so forth and so on. It's okay for these guys to ask for some gold here and there to do things because it's free to play. You don't really have to spend a dime on this game to play it. And so please don't take that mime from AAA games and try to transfer it over here. Doesn't apply. The only way these folks make a living is off the premium accounts, the buying premium planes, buying some gold. And so support them and be happy. This is a good game, not expensive to play, and I love it dearly. All right, so that being said, there is your free Spitfire 1A that you can go get. If you like the video, please remember to hit the like button. If you don't like the video, that's okay too, but let me know why. You hit the thumbs down and walk off doesn't tell me a darn thing. I don't know how to fix that problem. Don't know how to address it for you. We've been in operation just over a month now, so I need all the subscribers I can get. Just past 100, and that's a nice mark. We'd like to get some more. And your views, your likes, your comments, your thumbs up, all those things are important to us. Listen, you have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.